Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on Ramblings, I made a mistake. I made a huge mistake. And it was not drinking this Topo Chico raspberry and lemon flavored sparkling water. Meredith's getting me on the healthy kick, eating more vegetables, grilled, things. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, Elvis, not too bad. These aren't as bad as some of the ones I've had because I can actually taste it, okay? I'm okay if I can taste it. How'd I make a mistake? Well, see, the story is, hopefully you saw yesterday's rambling. I know, Elvis, you were locked up. You were locked up and in prison. We had an amazing day yesterday here on the Ridge. Grandma Carol came over. Morgan, my son Morgan was here. Willa and Meredith were here. And it was just an amazing day. Morgan and I did trap shooting, skeet or clay pigeons, however you want to call it, and had a blast. He dialed it in. He's doing a trap shoot at college next week, and he hadn't shot in a long time. And I hadn't done it in a long time either, even though I was 11 out of 13 skeet. 13 skeet went up, I knocked 11 out of the sky. Just saying. But towards the end, he dialed it in, so he got it. He took my pew and the shells and the clays and stuff down there to Mississippi with him, and he'll be doing that next weekend. So good luck, Morgan. Hopefully you have a good time. Stay safe. Make sure you wear your hearing and eye protection. So how did I make a mistake? Well, you see what happened was we cooked out, right? And some of y'all said, Tim, were those steaks I seen you cooking? Yes, those were boneless ribeyes, delicious, cooked medium rare and rare. Meredith likes hers rare. But the steaks were for Meredith, Willa, Morgan, and Grandma Carol. Invited Gavin. Gavin was busy with friends yesterday, so he didn't get to come over. And of course, Alyssa and Tyler and the grandkids and everything, they're up in Dyersburg. But we had a great time. So we trap shot, did the clay pigeons, everything, had a good time. Had a big fire by the fire pit. We had kebabs. I had a marinated chicken breast. I marinated it in Olive Garden Italian dressing. Marinated the little strips of breast chicken meat. We had portobello mushrooms, cherry tomatoes, snap peas. Had all those on kebabs. And also had some smoked salmon I put on the grill. So smoked salmon, chicken breast kebabs, marinated chicken breast kebabs, and ribeye steaks. Of course, we also had baking potatoes, baked sweet potatoes, and we had this green salad. I don't know what was in this salad. Meredith brought it. It was really good though. It was really good green salad. So great meal. We cooked up, ate that, grilled it. Everything was to perfection. The sun went down, had the fire pit going, and had some music going on off to the side. The Ridge really is set up perfectly for entertaining. With the certain amount of ton of gravel I brought in. Not going to say how many tons of gravel I brought in. For this big parking and recreation area, we've got this big gazebo, the 2 picnic tables, the 6 chairs around the fire pit, the grills, the Blackstone, just the Ridge crib sitting right here. We have water. I got. Oh my gosh, guys! I got a video coming out this week. I've got buku power here on the Ridge. Wait till you see this video coming out. As soon as Jackery approves it, I'll be getting that video out to you. I'm behind on my videos on Ridge Life because of waiting on Jackery. But we just had a great night. Cooked all that food. Morgan left. Grandma Carol left. Me and Willa and Meredith sat by the fire until not too late. We started pretty early. But we had music going, and it got cold, guys. It got chilly to the silly. So Willa was in the zero gravity chair. She had this like Sherpa poncho on. She had a blanket over her, her feet warming by the fire. Me and Meredith were snuggled up close. And eventually, Meredith said, time for me to get home. She had to drive home. And Willa said, I don't want to go. I said, you like it here on the ridge? She goes, I like it here on the ridge, paraphrasing, of course. So Willa and Meredith left. And, Grandma Carol and Meredith, and Morgan, they cleaned up a lot before everybody left. But so after everybody left, I started collecting everything and cleaning up the last bit of it. They left the kebabs here for me, because I ate the salmon. Because guys, in case you didn't see the earlier RidgeLife videos, I do believe I've inflicted alpha-gal syndrome. I was afflicted with alpha-gal syndrome, meaning red meat disease, right? Red meat allergy. So for 2 weeks, I'm doing a no red meat diet. Chicken, fish, shrimp, crab, seafood, crustaceans, all that kind of stuff is what I'm sticking to. So they left. I had all the chicken kebabs laying right here. It was dark. There was no lights out here. And I started picking everything up and putting all the kebabs in a big giant Ziploc bag. Well, there were some mushrooms and chicken that had fallen off the kebabs, and I was just popping the chicken and mushrooms in my mouth. And I grabbed a piece of chicken or mushroom, not sure, and I threw it in my mouth, and my goodness, guys, it tasted so good. I mean, like, I was like, like it's like it was Harry Met Sally, or was that Sleepless in Seattle? Whichever one, they were sitting in the diner. It was just so good. And then I realized about 2-3 chews into it, that was not chicken. That was not portobello mushroom. Guys, that was ribeye. I went, and I spit it out. Right? 2 or 3 chews, and I spit it out. And I looked down, and there was another big chunk of ribeye, and I was like, oh, my goodness. So I threw the ribeye over to the chickens. Yes, chickens are carnivores, or omnivores, just in case you didn't. They're baby dinosaurs, people. Chickens are baby dinosaurs. They eat meat. They do. So I threw the ribeye over to them. One had been in my mouth, chewed. The other one was a fairly small piece. So I chewed ribeye with alpha-gal syndrome, because the alpha. So I was a huge mistake after going 4 or 5 days with no red meat whatsoever. Here I am sticking ribeye in my mouth. I spit it out. I did not swallow. I did not inhale. No, I did not swallow. Threw it away. Do you think I'm going to be okay? Do you think I ingested a significant amount of alpha-gal into my tongue and glands, or do you think it would just be minor and I should still say I'm four days into this, right? 4 or 5 days into this. No meat. I may have to extend a week. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Tim, do you need to reset? Or are you okay to continue to say you've gone 4 or 5 days without eating any red meat? Because I didn't swallow. I did not swallow. But I'm curious what you think about that. I did get up this morning. Chilly. Oh my goodness. I had the windows open in the Ridge crib. It was 55 degrees outside and 60 in the Ridge crib. I turned a little heat on for the first time while I took a shower, just to get the little nipply out of the air, a little nipply in there, and took a shower, turned the heat off and everything. I know, Elvis, don't be making fun of me because I had to have the heat on. Goodness gracious. But it felt really good, really good. Got up, got a shower, and we went to church this morning. That's right, Bellevue Baptist Church in Memphis, Cordova actually, east of Memphis. Meredith, Willa, and Hudson met us there, and goodness gracious, guys, it was packed. The reason it was packed more than normal is it was Brother Steve, his last day preaching. He is retiring from the pastoral. He handed it over to Brother Ben, but today was his final day of preaching. Brother Ben has been preaching for the past 3 or 4 weeks, but Brother Steve did his last sermon at Bellevue as head pastor, and they did a commemoration of showing the previous pastors. They've had some amazing pastors at Bellevue Baptist Church. Brother Adrian Rogers, Love Worth Finding Ministry. You guys know Adrian Rogers, right? He was the pastor just before Brother Steve, and so I've been seeing Brother Steve for over 10 years. Brother Steve preached at Bellevue Baptist Church for 20 years, and I've been going over there over 10 years. The place where I was a deacon was not Bellevue. I was a Sunday school teacher at Bellevue, but I was a deacon and Sunday school director and Sunday school teacher at Spring Hill Baptist Church in Dyersburg. That's where I did my ministry. But it was amazing. Yeah, we all got to see Brother Steve preach for the last time, talking about being sticks in the fire. That's after having a fire pit last night. Brother Steve's being snatched from the fire. And that's what we are. We're snatched from the fire. When you get saved by the blood of Jesus, you're snatched from the fire. And we're ashen, we're dirty, and everything, but we're cleaned by the blood of Christ. I mean, you might not believe that. I truly believe it. But we had a great ministry by Brother Steve, and I'm just blessed to have participated and witnessed it over the years. And it was just an honor to see him preach that last time, and have my kid, my Morgan there, and Meredith there, and her kids. Yeah, just, it's windy, guys. Hopefully not too windy on the mic there. It's like 85 degrees, I believe. Let's see, it's already, I gotta get this uploaded up to you. It's getting late. We went out and ate dinner afterwards. I'll talk about that in just it's 81 right now. So it was 85 earlier, but the humidity is really, really low. It's going to be 50 degrees tonight, guys. 50 degrees. There was a high of 70 something yesterday. High of 70 something. Today it was in the mid 80s. But the humidity is so low and it just feels so good. So hopefully this weather can continue on a little bit and I can get some work done this week here on the Ridge. I did get some major work done earlier this week, and hopefully I can get those videos out to you on RidgeLife and RidgeLife's Reviews and How-Tos. I've got 3 or 4 videos that'll be appearing on RidgeLife's Reviews and How-Tos. So if you're not subscribed to RidgeLife and RidgeLife's Reviews and How-Tos, I'd sure appreciate it if you could click on those as well. Links to those channels are in the description of this video, in case you haven't already. So we went out to eat afterwards. At Red Koi. It's a Japanese restaurant. I had a hibachi. Normally I get filet and shrimp hibachi. Today I got shrimp and scallop. Had crab rangoon. So good. They call them hane kana there. Again, that was, no red meat in that. Had some vegetable spring rolls. Had a little bit of Hudson sushi and a little bit of Morgan sushi. Again, no red meat in it. Salmon and all those good things. I am stuffed to the gills right now. Oh my gosh, I am stuffed. But it's just been a wonderful weekend. Anytime you get to spend time with your kids, it's priceless. And then whenever you can have your significant other, like I did with Meredith here as well. Now, some of you said, Tim, why'd you have Meredith and Willa there when you were spending time with Morgan? Well, Meredith and Willa showed up after Morgan and I did most of our trap shooting and everything, and we got to spend some time together, and I spent some time with Morgan and Grandma Carol alone, too. So we spread the love here on the Ridge. We spread the love. Speaking of which, I haven't been over to Meredith's, oh my gosh, since early last week. So I may go over there this afternoon. Morgan's already headed off to college. He is gone already. So I may head over to get this uploaded to you, head over to Meredith's, and then be back here for the rest of this week getting it on the Ridge. I plan on getting in the power shed. I think that's the next thing I really need to get done, get in the power shed and get those walls up, the wall coverings up, and start working on that. The solar, oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to see the solar video. It's good stuff, man. It's good stuff. I know I'm sore. A lot of up and down and lifting, ladders and wiring and stuff. Yeah, so It's fun, fun, fun. Guys, I love every single one of you. Make sure you hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out on Ridge Life. Like, share, and subscribe. It's always 100% free. And until next time, hope everyone has a blessed, blessed day. Keep rambling and go Ridge Life. Woo!